Whatever, man. Listen, that's every week with you. Every week, man. Drink that water. I hope you choke on it. But yo, beautiful people, this Nate here.
Skiff.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 153. Yeah. In the books, man.
Well, not yet. Down.
Not yet. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, chilling out, nice,
right?
Lovely Saturday,
yeah.
Sun shining, it's cold, but we'll take it. It ain't snowing.
It was brick this morning. It's a little bit better now.
Yeah,
I
believe it.
A little bit better. Have you left the house today?
No.
Okay.
So nice and cozy.
Okay.
Toasty boys over here.
Yeah. You look like you haven't been out all day.
Nah, man, toasty boy.
Let's see. What's going on with me, man?
What's happening?
I don't know. I don't know. I wore Lil Nate Ear's Yeezys over here for one of the first Yeezys that were put
flex.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, wait. So does that are you flogging? Like, are you is that being a scrub? Like, did you scrub it up? Like, are you know what I'm saying, hanging out the passenger side of your best friend's ride a little bit? You know what I mean?
No, because it's my son's shoes, so whatever. It trickles down. You know?
Okay.
It's like if a company comes down, they want to use my computer, they can do it. It's technically theirs.
Yeah.
They were near the door. I threw them on, and I don't feel right because I'm a dad with Yeezys on. I gotta go to Lowe's too, so I'm gonna be the coolest dad in Lowe's.
I was gonna say, Ye is a dad with Yeezys. Yeah.
It's his shoe though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he designed it, so clearly it was designed for, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. My
demographic.
thing is not Yeezys. My thing is the highlighter yellow Yeezys that I have on today. That's the thing.
I mean, you knew they were highlighter yellow when you slipped them on, man.
Hey, I just knew they were near the door.
Okay. What we need to really talk about is the comfort.
They're comfortable.
Yeah.
They're very comfortable. Although Nadir is a half size bigger than me, so I'm sloshing around them a little bit, but they feel comfortable.
Yeah, I was gonna say going big on Yeezys might be a little tough just because they got that sock fit to them. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I still need a pair of the new ones.
Man, you could be cracking necks and lows.
I know. But then it's like Kanye be saying this problematic stuff, man. I don't want to be.
That ain't got nothing to do with the shoes, man.
See, I know that. You know that.
Yeah,
that's true. I don't know.
I was saying, ain't nobody gonna run down on you.
No, I know gonna run down on me. Yeah. Listen, because I'll beat you up and then press full charges, like full charges, like every complete possible charge I can press, I'm gonna press it.
Wow. And
then I'm gonna shoot you with my legal gun.
Wow.
Hey man, once you get to a certain point in life, I'm not knuckling up with nobody no more.
Hey, I feel you.
I'm not gonna see if I still got it, Brett Favre out here, because that's how you get your butt whooped.
Wow.
Okay, that's how you become viral. And I don't want to come viral. That's
man. You know, getting washed as a grown man, like that's something I don't know. Like as a husband, I don't know if I could live with getting washed. Like you know, what I'm saying? I remember watching Deontay Wilder, not the last fight, but the one before that, where he was getting worked a little bit, and then I think he got knocked down, and then he said, I looked out in the stands, I saw my girl, I had to get up. You know what I'm saying? I had to get up.
Imagine being what I mean? Kids though.
Yeah,
but see, that's different. He's a fighter.
Yeah, I mean, as a man, period, like I can't get knocked out and then, look my wife in the face. You know what I mean?
That is true, but if you're a fighter, sometimes you gotta understand it. That's
at that point I gotta fight dirty. I gotta do whatever I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just to win, it's like to not lose. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be knocked out, her, you know what I'm saying, holding me, you know what I'm saying, trying to nurse me back to health.
I feel you. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one, man. I think that's what Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear off.
Yeah, man, listen.
Yeah, a lot of his kids there.
Yeah, exactly, man. You can't go out like that.
Yeah.
Can't go out like that.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, but anyways, I don't know. It got dark quick. But yo, let's start like we always do. What have you been playing? What have you been playing, bro?
Oh man, what haven't I been playing, man? I've been playing UFC 3.
Okay.
I've been playing 2K, which if you haven't already, get in there, get those moment challenges. 20,000 MT for 4 games. So moment get in challenges. There. Yeah.
Oh, the ones I thought those was always there.
No. Those moment challenges, they're only there for maybe like a week. So you got to get in there, get that. Okay. I've done 2 of the 4 so far. I got to finish up the other 2. Then I've been playing Super Smash again, man. I've been, since you and Zabari slandered me, I've been trying to get back into the Switch, or whatever. And I will say, the Switch library is a lot better than the console itself will put on, because when you go into the eShop on the Switch itself, very limited as far as the games that it'll show you are available. Yeah. You gotta go to the website. When you go to the website, you can see the full catalog, and the catalog is robust. And they break it down, make it very easy to tell. Hey, what's got demos? What's on sale? What are the best sellers right now? What's the hype game? What's coming? Like I didn't even know Super Mario U Deluxe had dropped.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it dropped last month.
Really?
Because they did a horrible job of marketing that this game was out or whatever.
So you did it on the website though?
Yeah, like when you go to Nintendo.com, hit up the Switch or whatever, you can see the full library, and you can even select the games and have them download direct to your console.
I was about to say, because you do that on the console. I remember I downloaded the YouTube app, which was problematic. I deleted that immediately because the kids got a hold of it. But That's how I figured out you could download it to the console.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No. I think that's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Me just, I started up 2K today. I'm playing that all day long once I got home.
Okay.
I finally figured out the auction house.
Word.
So I figured out the auction house. I finally got my team up to an 89 overall now.
All right, you getting there.
So yeah, I'm getting there. I actually.
Who's your lineup now then?
Lineup now. Let's see. Lineup now is. All right. So I got Chris Paul at the point.
Okay.
I got a heat check. Savaskalov something Malachulik playing for the Lakers. Hey, yo, he puts in work.
Okay.
He's 6'8". He shoots a lot of threes.
You might as well get that heat check hard, man. I run with heat check hard, and he's a beast. He's constantly at 95, 96.
Okay, and then I got Bonzi Wells, the what's it called, the Chinese New Year one they put out there.
Okay,
and I got LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMarcus Cousins.
Okay,
that's my starting five. So actually, my 91 overall. I'm sorry.
Okay,
excuse me.
Major flex.
Yeah, major. You know, so I haven't got the amethyst and all that stuff like you. But you know what it was? I didn't figure out what you were saying. I figured out what you were saying last week about getting those Ruby players for cheap. A lot of people be selling those things for dirt cheap. Like,
they're not worth much because I mean, like, diamonds and stuff are already out there. So it's like that's the card everybody wants.
Yeah. Okay.
So like those rubies, they came out at the beginning of the year, so everybody already kind of played through, and now those are they're serviceable. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted a small forward. I wanted the Ruby Paul George, but I didn't get there in time, so I'm going to get him later.
Why you ain't going for big names, man? Get Bron or KD or somebody like.
I know I can get those. I'll look for those later, but those I only had like 8,000 MT at the time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to get my MT up and not spend too much.
Get out there, get those my team challenges going, man. Get that 20,000 MT and you'll be set.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You'll be out here.
That's what I'm gonna do. And I finally figured out how to use the gold, little golden label thingies, whatever they're called.
Oh, okay, the tokens.
The tokens, right? So I got like 13 of those. So I'm waiting to get like 20 something, and I'm gonna get a real nice player on there.
Spend them as soon as you get them, man.
Well, I gotta wait to build up because I want one of those real good ones.
No, because you can't get those yet. So you literally got to start off on each tier. So
really?
You have to buy 10 rubies to move up to amethyst, 10 amethyst to move up to diamond.
What?
You have to buy them in those groups.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. So
spend them. Don't try to stack them.
Okay, I'm gonna burn those when I get to the crib. But besides that, Kingdom Hearts, been playing that.
Okay, I forgot about that.
So I'm about 70% done with that. That's a great game.
Yeah,
that is a great game, man.
Okay.
You definitely should pick that up and play it just for nostalgia reasons alone. But you won't. I know you don't like cartoons.
Yeah, I don't like cartoons, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I already know, man. But yeah, so I figured you'd be proud of that. So I'm getting close to you getting that work in this 2K, man.
No, it sounds like you're still ways away, sir. I'm very sorry. Like, I mean, 89, like that's nice. That's nice. But I'm saying, like, my weak team is a 99.
Okay, so
and I mean that's my weak lineup.
Didn't need you to say that. But,
like, do you have other lineups, or do you just have the one and you run with that?
That's the little lineup I just read off to you, Kev. That's what I have. Okay, that's the lineup I have.
Okay.
Right?
See, I got 3 lineups. Depends on situation. You know what I mean?
But see, hold on. Let me ask you a question then. So when you get further on as far as playing, how do you keep your contracts up? You just buy contracts as you need them?
Yeah, I'll just buy them. But I mean, after a while, like, you're gonna have so much MT that it's not really gonna be a big thing to you, or whatever. But I run the weak lineup so that way I can kind of save MT. That's my cheaper lineup of players. My first team or whatever is, you know what I'm saying, all amethysts are better. Like, most of it is diamond or pink diamond at this point.
So when you play a player, let's say you don't play a player. Let's say somebody doesn't play a game. That's still one game.
Yeah, that still counts as a contract. Like, your bench players that don't get in, that's still a contract. So you're better off putting like bronzes down there or whatever, because you know they're not gonna play and their contracts are going to be cheap.
Yeah, I do all manual, and my guys get ran for the entire game.
Really?
Because those little moments games are like, they're 2 minutes long. So I'm like, why should I sub?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I don't know.
That's what I have a weak lineup for.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I changed my lineup so that way it's like, okay, situational. If I know this is going to be a 2-minute game, I don't need all these great guys out here.
Okay. That's what I'll do then. I'll start saving because I got to pick up some cheaper players too.
Yeah, the heat check is going to be where it's at if you know the right players to get.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who this Slobodash or whatever dude. I said his name though. He's a baller. He's 6'8", and he shoots a 3 and it goes in.
Okay.
It literally goes in.
Not
so
bad.
He might be the one that kills you. All right, man. So let's get into these bad news already. So Crackdown 3. Oh boy, Microsoft, man. Yeah. The game, it looks boo-boo. There
we go. That was my Xbox broke boy rant.
Whatever.
Continue.
This is where I start getting a little upset because I loaded up the Crackdown 1 on the original Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. I actually started playing that for a little bit. I just want to see what it looked like again. And then I loaded up the video of Crackdown 3. I think Crackdown 1 might look better.
I could believe it, man.
I don't like. Okay, the screens that they send, it does look good. Once they start moving around, the game something looks off on it, and I can't put my finger on what is wrong with it, bro. I really don't know.
Xbox made it, man.
That's
the main problem. Okay, so I mean, we already know what happened here. Microsoft tried to go cheap. Because, I mean, we've been hearing about how bad this game was for years at this point. When it was supposed to release 2 years ago, back in 2017, when it was supposed to come out, they said that the runtime of the game was 2 hours. Yeah. And then when that came out, they had to pull it back like, oh, you know what I'm saying? People find this unacceptable. We want them to pay $60 for a 2-hour game, which that absolutely is unacceptable. But I wouldn't expect anything less from a broke boy system. It was a cash grab from, you know what I'm saying, broke boy finessers themselves. And then so they push it back or whatever. And now it's supposed to be it's a week away now, maybe. Okay,
it's like a week away. But and I knew what the problem was going to be. The problem, I knew that I should have been worried when they included it with their Game Pass. Yeah, you know, because like when they're putting all their first party titles in there. If it was a game that they knew everybody was going to play, everybody would have paid $59.99 for it. My
thing is, State of Decay was actually a very good game, and it wasn't even $59.99. It was $29.99.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But you know what I'm saying? Broke boy finesser MS.
Who's to blame for this?
Microsoft.
I mean, I know it's Microsoft, but I want someone particularly. I want someone's head to roll for this.
You know what? I blame Xbox loyalists and fanboys.
Do you?
Yeah. Why? It's their fault because you've created a culture at this point that you will accept anything to be able to uphold the Xbox. Nah. Like even if it's trash, you'll accept it because Xbox has just got you by the gonad. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not it at all.
And I mean, you see PlayStation players having all this fun to the point that it's like, yo,
what fun are y'all having?
All of it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing
Xbox fanboys don't even remember what fun is like anymore.
Yeah, we do. We do know what fun is. The same fun y'all having. It's the same game.
Clearly it's not, man. Clearly it's not.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's laughable when every first-party title that comes out for Xbox.
It's trash.
No, it's either get canceled like Scalebound. Yeah. Man, they pumped up Scalebound for so long. Like, it was going to be the game that was going to push Microsoft into the era of new, IPs. I think the IPs they have just run their course. They literally milked them to death.
Disappointment Box 1.
No, it's not Disappointment Box. You get the same fun. Xbox Live is always and will be the superior online service.
I can't tell. PSN is over here rocking.
It went down one time, Kev.
I'm saying PSN out here selling like hotcakes, outselling everything.
Do you have your PSN subscription renewed?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I got my PSN. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, I don't.
But hey, man,
no, I remember.
That's because you disrespect the PlayStation.
Yeah, my PlayStation is a TV.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't need it for a while because it was like, I was just waiting on the games, the PS Plus games or whatever. Then I came up and you know what I'm saying? I had to hit a lick and I got that boy back up and running the way it's supposed to be. But it didn't even matter because it was like the games I wanted to play I already had anyway, and I didn't need to play them online. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a big loss. Like I mean, I can play my Nintendo Switch without online. It's all good. The only console that I can't play without getting finessed for the online is the Xbox, because if Xbox didn't have online, they would have nothing.
They have nothing.
Yeah, they have nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I looked on because usually I stack mine up years and years, and then I don't know what happened, but my Xbox Live subscription runs out in April. Wow, and I'm pissed off. I'm going to pay that $59.99. I really am.
I would be too, man, for that. You know what I'm saying? Subpar experience. But if you let it lapse, if you don't have Xbox Live, you literally have nothing on that box. Like it is.
I won't connect to nothing.
Yeah, it will just be disappointment sitting on the shelf.
Oh boy, I don't know, man. Usually I can fire back with some sort of rant and reply to what you're saying, but this is a punch to the kidneys with this daggone Crackdown being back. 'Cause that's all they pumped it up about. It was coming out. It was going to be dope. I blame Terry Crews, bro.
It's literally the embodiment of what this console generation for Xbox has been like, man. Just full of disappointment and letdowns. From the E3 announcement of what the Xbox One was going to be until now, this has been the most disappointing, lackluster system of all time. The Xbox One X, in terms of hardware, is a very nice console, but it was just 5 years too late.
So you're saying just games-wise?
Yeah, just games-wise. Yeah. Just games-wise, it's been a letdown. And the console, no, the first iteration of the Xbox One was a complete letdown. That thing couldn't even play 1080p. 360 could play 1080p. The Xbox One couldn't. It was just complete letdown, and they just kept feeding us lies and lies and lies. What happened to the Kinect? Right. Remember, you couldn't buy those systems at first without the Kinect. Right. They made it out like, Kinect is you have to have it. It's gonna be the next big thing in gaming. Where is it now?
It was trash.
Yeah, exactly. It's over with.
I gave one away.
They flooded the market and they put so much money into what that Kinect was gonna be just to throw it by the wayside. They talked so much about the controller is gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great just to have to refresh the controller because it was so garbage and the connectivity was so whack that they couldn't do anything with it. This console, as a whole, this entire generation has been nothing but I'm so glad I've never paid full price for an Xbox. This entire generation, the first one I got was on a deal. The second one I got was on a deal. I have never paid full price for those things. You know why? Because the Lord was blessing me. He was saving me from myself. He was making sure that I paid the price that actual trash console was worth.
With trash, Kev?
Trash.
Disappointment. I'll give you disappointment. I'll take down my Xbox flag and I'll say that it's a disappointment because they never reached the potential it could be. But definitely, I will say it's not been trash.
It's been full of lies, man. Just this entire time of what it was going to be. Just nothing but lies. But you know who has delivered? No. PlayStation. PlayStation has delivered every promise on time, and it has been great. I'm saying all the first-party titles that we've got have been magnificent. Everything that they said that the console was going to be, it has been and more. You know what I'm saying?
So they flip-flop roles then. Sony became Microsoft because
because PlayStation 3 was still a great product because people didn't rush to market to buy it and it was expensive.
Was still a over-promised, under-delivered console. How? What you mean how? They said everything that it was going to do. The PlayStation 3 never got up to 1080p like the 360 did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. No, I'm not going to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure it did.
No, that was the thing with PlayStation 3. That was like they got too arrogant. The arrogant Sony, because everyone was worried about whether the PlayStation 4 would do that. But they flip-flop roles. Microsoft, first of all, they didn't get Phil Spencer until after the fact, and it was a bad rollout when they said,
Phil Spencer hasn't done squat.
Phil Spencer was playing cleanup. He's playing Obama to George Bush is what he's been doing with this console. And that's the thing. That's the reason why Xbox just can't get on board or can't get on ahead. Is first of all, Sony got too big of a lead. So don't even worry about chasing it. They should have focused on just making a good console. Just make a good video game console. Instead, they're trying to put their focus on, they become like Google almost. They be trying to put their focus on so many irons in the pot instead of focusing on what is one thing that's going to be good. Instead, they want to pump up Mixer. Why would you pump up Mixer if
what
Twitch
is Mixer even?
It's like a version of Twitch.
And that's another big problem that I have with Xbox. Like this generation, they tried to make the Xbox a home entertainment system. Yes. And nobody was buying Xboxes for that. Like,
not at all.
We've already got smart TVs. I don't need all like the apps and stuff. It's nice. It's cool or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't really need that. My primary focus on this console needs to be gaming. And they lost sight of that this entire console generation. And that's been why they lost. Because PlayStation put their focus strictly into the game. They're like, listen, we want to deliver games.
I'll give you that.
And you know what I'm saying? We're delivering content on time. We want to give you a good gaming experience. And that's what they've done. See, Xbox tried to do too much from the jump.
Well, you said, it was too much. I think somebody at Microsoft has ADD or something, because it's like if you can't focus, the Xbox, the original one, the way it was rolled out, is the perfect system for you. You want to have, your game playing. You want to have TV up in the top. I don't want the TV playing in the top when I'm playing a video game.
Right.
I'm playing a video game. I'm playing the game. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting down to play a game, to escape the realities of everything that's going on. I don't want to. Okay, I would like to listen to music sometimes if it's something like 2K playing, but for the most part, I want to just play the game and just be done with everything else that's going on in the outside world. Instead, they focus on everything but playing the game, and that's why I think they tried to recapture what their focus was going to be, and that's the problem with Microsoft right now. See, they don't know what the focus is.
That's the thing. And that's the reason why it's a broke boy system.
Here we go.
It's because listen, hear me out. Hear me out on this. Because they thought that the players of the Xbox were going to need them to deliver all of this stuff to them at once. They thought that they needed to be the savior of the broke boy. That the broke boy was not going to be able
to. Hold on, I'm not rolling with that. I'm not rolling with broke boy.
Hear me out.
No, I'm not going to hear you.
Hear me out on this.
All you're doing is punching me in the kidneys.
Because they thought you were going to need them to just spoon feed you all of this crap that nobody needed. Okay. Listen, I'll buy my own smart TV. I don't need you to try to make my TV a smart TV. I don't want to feed my cable through this Xbox. I don't want my Xbox to have to be on in order to do this. I don't need to use my Xbox to make Skype calls. I'm not like, whatever happened to HoloLens? What happened to that? That just fell apart. Now the phones are doing the AR. I don't like HoloLens. They completely let it go. Yeah. Even though you promised it to us Xbox, you showed it, you demoed it all the time at E3, never came.
It just went away.
Exactly. But what more would I expect? But the thing is, that is the reason why this was a broke boy system. We didn't need them to provide all of our entertainment. They thought that Xbox players just wanted to come home, turn on the Xbox, and they didn't want to do anything else. else ever. And it's like, yo, no, as a gamer, that's not what I want. I just want to play games on this thing. All the rest of that stuff, I'll take care of it. I don't need you to spoon feed me. Matter of fact, bring the price on this console on down.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Just let me play the games. Bring me the games. That's all I need you to deliver. I got the rest.
Yeah.
So that was their biggest mistake. That was their big flaw. And that's what buried the nail in MS as a company. They might as well go ahead and skip the next generation.
They're not going to do that. They're
They
not
should.
going to skip. That's
They
the
should.
thing.
We've lost faith.
They need to focus on just making good games. Just make good IPs, man.
But they're not. They're not. They're trying to cater to the broke boy. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? They don't think broke boys care about the games. They just.
But you know what? That I will admit, though, that somebody needs to just point out and focus on the fact that that's the reason why Sony is beating Microsoft. It has nothing to do with just because you have God of War and you have Spider-Man, The Last of Us, that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they focused on the games. They don't care about none of the other stuff. Whereas Microsoft was, you could play your Xbox. I mean, you play your TV through it. The Netflix app updates is the best 4K Blu-ray player out there. Like, yo, I don't care about none of that, man.
Right.
I don't really care. I just want to play my video games.
That was assuming that, you know what I'm saying, we needed them to do all of that for us. And it's like, yo, I don't want my Xbox. I don't want everything in my life to go through my Xbox. And that's what they assumed about Xbox players, is that they wanted the Xbox to just control every aspect of their lives. Like, I wanted to buy my movies through Xbox. I wanted to play all my movies through Xbox. I want to watch TV through Xbox. I want to Skype through Xbox.
And now
I don't want to do any of that.
And now you can use the Xbox services on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Like, why are they focusing on that?
Again, man, just another desperate attempt to try to gain followers. You know what I mean? They're grasping at straws, trying to bring people in or whatever. They're finding anything that they can to try to appeal, except for bringing fire games.
Yeah, that's the most upsetting part about it, though, bro. Because, like, I will defend it for the most part as much as I can, and eventually I'm just gonna lay down, like, you know what, just take it, man. I can't fight this, you know what I mean? Like, just lay back and enjoy it. I can't, you know, because it's like there's really no defending it at this point. Microsoft's focus, really, I don't get it. And as a consumer, if I don't know what a company's focus is, why am I going to support it?
Yeah.
Because I'm conditioned to. That's the only reason why I'm going to. It's like paying for cable. People pay for cable for years and you realize you don't need it. You could just do it yourself.
You know what? And I also think I need to clear this up too, because it's like, yo, when I say broke boy, listen. When I say broke boy, it has nothing to do with the money. Like, the console is not cheap. Like, it's expensive. I mean, it's constantly on sale because it sucks. But the console is not inexpensive. Broke boy is more so for a broken man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's like, and they know that their consumer base has been broken, just broken down to the point where they're starving for content, man.
Yeah.
They're just broken souls, just wishing that Xbox would feed them something and keep their hearts plentiful. PlayStation players, man, like, listen, we're thriving. We're thriving out here. We recognize. Hey, man, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
See how I shifted into the troll? Like, I know you so well. Like, you started off well. You started off good. I was listening. I really was. I was quiet out here. And then you shifted back into the Kevisms, and I'm like, okay, I'm bored.
This is facts. I'm saying,
it's not facts, yeah.
PlayStation has been telling you for the longest, greatness awaits. You know what I'm saying? What is Xbox slogan been? You know what I'm saying? Broke souls, broke boy. You know what I mean? That's what they've been trying to feed you. Matter of fact, their whole theme has been keep waiting. It's coming. It's on the way. It's on the way, and then it never comes. You know, I was gonna make. You know, never mind. Yeah. Just know.
Cue the Chief Keef gif.
It was getting ready to go to a dark place, man. I was like, yeah, it's going to go to a dark place, man. But you know, I feel the worst for the kids because it's like, yo, I know that, you know, the marketing tactics for this Xbox. I really feel bad for the kids who are coming up in this generation who like don't know the greatness of like Xbox 360 or, you know what I'm saying, didn't really get to experience that the right way. Yeah. Kids who maybe be hitting like maybe like 10, 13 years old right now who really had to just kind of live in this Xbox One world. Yeah. Because it's like, yo, I don't know that they've learned to appreciate, you know, what greatness is in gaming, like the feeling that video games can give you as an adolescent, like the things that grew me to be a gamer coming up. I don't know that they got that out of these systems because they're so trash.
Well, but the game, some of the games were there for them.
It's not even just the games; it's the whole ecosystem of the Xbox. It's like it's just not an enjoyable experience. It's like there's no passion there. You know what I'm saying? There's no love of the game there.
And that's where I start thinking about as far as the games now, kids. Like we grew up, we could say a game that we played that literally changed us. Like, yo, remember on PlayStation 2 when you were telling me about you take the controller out, put it into the second player for Metal Gear Solid, like stuff like that. It stays with you for the rest of your life.
Right.
What is kids what is going to be that moment for them?
Skins in Fortnite.
Yes,
like that's
exactly.
sick.
Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah, it is.
But you know what? If they were playing PlayStation, they would know what that experience was to go through. You know what I'm saying? An
Spider-Man.
open world adventure, and you know what I'm saying? Just be able to experience the game, not have to worry about add-ons and paying extra for this, that, or the third. Man, just no worries about online and all that stuff. Just you, the TV, and the controller. You know what I'm saying? Becoming one, being immersed in you know what I'm saying, an experience or whatever. Not getting cussed out on Xbox Live because some camper in Call of Duty is sniping you from a million miles away. Not, you know what I'm saying, begging your parents for $20 to buy new skins on Fortnite or that you could play literally on any system, anywhere, anytime, down to your phone at this point. It's like, you know, I don't know that these kids really are growing up to be gamers in the proper way. Like they'll really experience the greatness of what the joy that gaming can bring to you unless they're playing on a PlayStation. Because that's the only way at this point for a child, you know what I'm saying, coming up in the game to be able to understand the joy and the passion that goes into gaming and what makes gaming great as a whole. You got no argument for that.
No.
That's big facts.
No, I don't have your argument.
That's why Xbox is the broke boy console. Join me. Join me in this, man. Of this generation, Xbox is the broken soul console, the broke boy console of them all. Even the Switch has a good niche. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not into indie games, but I'm sure that there's some kid out there who's finding these indie games for like $4 or $5 or whatever, right in their wheelhouse, man, that is having just the time of their lives, man, just enjoying themselves, moving around on the go. It's a brand new experience. They're bringing, you know what I'm saying, even if they're not bringing all the games that I want, they're bringing a new experience to these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I can understand kids having joy playing with these little Joy-Cons together on this little ass screen. Not for me, but for the kids of today, I can see where that would be a good experience. Yeah. Like, I think of Khalees coming up playing the Switch and all that kind of stuff. That brings me joy. I can never imagine her playing on that nasty ass Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a bad place.
You know what she's playing on that she's really finding a lot of love
PlayStation.
For? No. She's playing on the Nintendo DS.
Okay, I'll accept that because, you know what I'm saying? I came up on a Game Boy.
Bro,
I know the joy.
She's playing Kirby right now.
Yes.
And literally, she got it for the weekend. And she can't go to sleep playing it. Like, she is playing the heck out of Kirby right now.
Bruh, imagine putting an Xbox controller in her hand. Like, bruh, you'd be scared. You'd be scared for your life. You put that Xbox controller in your hand. First of all, because you're going to be scared. She's going to delete something that you could be like, no, what happened? Yeah. And it's already going to take 15 million hours to re-download it. You already know that. That's facts.
In all seriousness, though. So, on the Switch, I have Zelda, right? Played that game, changed me. It was a very beautiful game. Right. The ending was good. On PlayStation, I don't remember what I played. But I don't know what the game is for Microsoft for this generation that makes me say
was a staple.
That I had to have played it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that game was gonna be.
Destiny, which you could have played anywhere.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, maybe
that was community based for you. That was the whole reason you played Destiny on Xbox.
It was. I think maybe community is what's ruining Xbox.
And then Gears, I guess maybe Gears would have been that game, but then it was such a letdown.
Bro, I don't remember the ending of Gears.
Right, because it was so trash. It was such a letdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
I don't even remember the ending.
Microsoft was just going for your dollar. You know what I'm saying? They weren't putting any passion. There was no love behind those games. Like, when you play Spider-Man, you could tell that game was a labor of love. The team that developed that game, you could tell.
I was going to say, I wanted to talk about that too. I read about that game.
That's what they wanted, bro. They wanted to bring that joy, that passion of not only the Spider-Man franchise, but just gaming. Like, they wanted to bring an experience to you, not just a cash grab. And that's why it did so well, and it's been so well lauded. But then you get games like Gears of War, where it's like, yo, I knew after Gears of War Judgment that the franchise was just over because Xbox,
Judgment was a money grab. We know that, though. Judgment was a money grab.
But so after you go for the money grab, where do you go? Like, there's no other space.
Well, that's the thing, though. They
jumped the shark.
But that was the thing that we kind of going to your point about the broken person console is that they beat us down so much on Judgment that they were like, Gears of War 4 is going to be everything you wanted it to be. So we trusted them and bought it, and then it was like, what the hell is this? Because even the writing team that came with Gears of War, like, they always talk about Marcus's mom being gone, and I'm thinking that his mom was really the leader of the Locust, the queen or whatever. And they kind of left that tea leaf out there. They never tied it up. So even when Gears of War 4 came out, they just started off all over again. Yeah, they never ended the last one to know what was going on, but they had the same characters.
They didn't care. They as long as they could keep reeling in your dollar, you know what I'm saying? Keep that carrot on the stick, keep bringing you back or whatever. They were happy to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder about that.
Xbox got to be better.
I wonder about that. Like, Battle Royale is weird. But speaking of Battle Royale, there's a new game, Apex Legends. Yeah, the hype is real in this game. 3 million downloads in a weekend.
Word. Yeah. Mo. Shout outs to Mo, man. Happy birthday, cuz.
Happy birthday, bro.
All that stuff.
Happy birthday.
But yeah,
he's on the podcast too.
He hit me up today.
Saw you another podcast. So I felt away. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Okay, I felt a little tight about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm tight about that. Like,
could have been a fan first. I get this little football fan, but this is fam though. He should have been here first.
Nah.
Whatever. All right, but shout out to you, bro. Hey, bro.
But no, he hit me up about it, asked me about this game. I saw it in the keep, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll let you explain it to me. Then he hit me up, was like, yo, you played this yet? I'm like, what is going on? What is going on in the world?
This is iPhone notes too. Don't say keep. We
don't
use that Babylon too.
Wow. Okay.
I've denounced everything Google. All right, don't give them no hype. I'm gonna cut that out. We moved on. Go ahead. But go on.
But I saw it in there, so now it's got my attention. It's downstairs downloading right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm downloaded on the broke boy system, so it's gonna take 15 hours.
Oh, is it really a broke boy system? Okay, go ahead.
My soul feels broken.
All right, go ahead.
Waiting for this to download or whatever. But that was where he was downloading it, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll download it over there as well.
Okay. So y'all rocking tonight?
Maybe. I guess that's the plan.
Download it too.
Okay, download. Get on. Hop on. But pause. But
pause. Jesus Christ.
But
pause.
Yeah. So what is it? What is it exactly? It's a Fortnite killer, is what I'm hearing.
From what I'm hearing, it is a Fortnite killer. It's it's more of like it's a battle royale. Mm-hmm. So it's basically, it's not like so Fortnite's cartoony looking. Okay. Right. Okay. Then you had what was the other one? Players Battleground.
Yep.
That was more of real life. Yeah. This is more of like a Call of Duty in a battle royale setting.
Oh, okay.
You fall in. You get mods, you get the guns or whatever, and it looks more like Call of Duty-ish.
Okay.
But it's fast-paced. It looks really good, but the people are really hyped about it.
I'm down.
And I think right now it's just anything different than Fortnite. Yeah. And the thing with Fortnite, I'm gonna tell you the biggest deterrent with Fortnite is that Epic account. How you have to tie your Epic account to your console, and like Lil Nadir is like it's such a headache, bro. He wants V-Bucks, of course. V-Bucks is life, and he has 2 accounts. So I don't even know what's going on. I was so confused earlier. I never knew that it was an Epic account you had to tie your Xbox Live account to your Epic account.
Yeah. That's what let you play cross-plat.
Exactly.
The Epic account.
Okay. Yeah. But he put in the wrong email address to the Epic account. It was an email address that doesn't even exist. So that's all tied up.
Wow.
So the one that he has all his money tied in.
Nephew, what you doing,
I
man?
don't know,
what
man.
You doing, man?
You
just be clicking, huh?
Just be clicking, bro. Make up email addresses. Who cares? Dad has some money.
Until it comes time to care. It's like,
right. Bro,
wait,
how am I going to do it?
Yeah.
But yeah, this game, man, it's got a lot of hype. 3 million downloads in a weekend.
Yeah.
People are playing it. I don't know if it'll be a Fortnite killer. I think people just want a quick hitter, pause. Yeah. Something they can get in and play and just be done. Like, don't really immerse themselves into a story. And for games like that, I do think that this generation will be cool. I like that Fortnite came around, but it's the fact that, like you said, buying a game, playing the story, getting immersed in it, kind of like a good book. Mm-hmm. Like Final Fantasy VII changed me when I played it as a kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? BioShock Infinite changed me when I played that as an adult.
Yeah.
The games like that, I think, are being overseen by these battle royale games, and I think there's a place for them.
Red Dead
too. Red Dead as well.
You ain't finished. You haven't even picked it back up.
No, I haven't. But I will give it a little bit to. We'll talk about that another pod. We'll talk about another pod because there's something I want to say about that. But we'll talk about another pod. But this battle royale system, I'm cool with it. I want to try this one out because I don't. The thing about Fortnite is all the building. Building. I just want to shoot. I just want to jump around, shoot. If I got to jump. Thing. Yeah, I want to do it. I want to do all this building and not building, putting a campfire to take the jugs and all that stuff. I don't even feel right saying chug. It don't even sound like I don't feel like it's a
kids.
Yeah, it's for kids. I don't feel like it's for. But I know a lot of adults play it. It's just I just never could get into it.
Yeah, I never got in Fortnite.
So we're gonna check this one out.
Yeah. I'm in there. I'm in there. Like I said, it's downloading now, so I'm gonna be ready.
All right, Mo, don't forget me, man. Like some kind of way of sending me a flag is he'll forget about me. So let me know.
No, you don't be on, man, or you be back on playing Destiny, man, or ducking me in 2K.
I play Destiny in almost 3 weeks.
You be out here ducking me in 2K.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get up to that level, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to get you never told. You told me the blueprint, but you didn't tell me the blueprint.
The fear.
Anyways, man, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What happened?
The frauds got exposed. Just like we said that they would.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats to Tom Brady. I really didn't want the Patriots to win, but they did, and it was a terrible Super Bowl. It was so boring.
Very boring.
I didn't even start watching it until the second quarter.
But I told you that the Patriots are going to win.
Yeah, we knew that. I mean, the Rams were fraudulent. Goff got exposed for being a fraud.
You know what it is though? Just with Goff, Goff's not the quarterback of that team.
No, it's the coach.
The quarterback's the coach. Yeah. Once Bill Belichick and them figured out that it was 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, the microphones from the coach to the quarterback turn off. Mm-hmm. So Bill Belichick was just changing the defense with 15 seconds left. At 15 seconds, he would just change the D.
Yeah.
So it's not like in Madden. You put your fake play out there, you audible into something that's your real play.
Yeah.
and you just kind of ran your defense from there. This one's on Bill Belichick. It goes to him. He's a mastermind. He figured out that golf was a fraud. That dude, like, he did not belong out there at all.
Nah, and the thing is, Bhris would have ran it up on them boys.
Exactly, and that's what. And I knew I didn't ask you this because I wait to the podcast. As a Saints fan, are you more pissed off now because you?
No, okay. I feel like the NFL got what they deserved for putting that fraudulent product on the field.
Yeah,
and you saw the people in New Orleans, man. We had a party on Super Bowl Sunday. Did nobody even watch? Did nobody even watch the Super Bowl, man? Just had a big old party in the streets celebrating the Saints because I mean they were the real Super Bowl champs. We can only help the things that we're in control of, and the NFL took that out of our control. We knew who should have been in that Super Bowl, and after watching the Super Bowl, we know who would have won. If
I don't know if y'all won,
we would have won because we would have ran it up on the Pats, and our defense was, you know what I'm saying, only slightly worse than, or only a little bit, below what the Rams defense was able to produce. But our offense would have been fire. And the Patriots defense wasn't really that great. It was just that, the Rams were fraudulent and Goff sucks.
Yeah, Goff would drop back to throw the pass, and he would literally stare down one person, and then that person wasn't open, and he didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley, I don't know if he forgot how to play. They're trying to say he was hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened, bro. You know what I mean? I really don't know what happened with that. But this one goes to Belichick, man. Like, here's a crazy stat I was reading, though. More people watched Fortnite streams on Twitch than watched the Super Bowl.
So nobody wanted to see. First of all, like I said, it was a fraudulent product. Everybody knew that the fix was in, and nobody wanted to see that. Now, had it been the Saints out there, probably been the highest rated Super Bowl of all time. Because Saints fans are everywhere. I don't know if you're aware, but like,
no, it's crazy because like
lots of people ride for the Saints.
Shout out to the wife. She came to church, and last Sunday, bro, like it was so many Saints fans. So I didn't even know that it was that deep like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a brotherhood, man. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
I mean,
as an Eagle fan, like y'all have
brotherhood.
I was gonna say y'all have a very unique brotherhood because it's like y'all bond in hating your own team.
Absolutely.
But
everybody can.
But see, we love our team. You know what I'm saying?
We love our team too.
And I mean, we were the Aints for so long, and we've been successful this past decade or whatever.
Yeah.
So we really we revel in that love of the Saints. Now, y'all hate Philly, okay? Like the second one of y'all players make a mistake, y'all are like, yo, F you, I hate you, I hope you die, cut this man immediately, and cut his ankles off. We don't treat our players like that. You know
y'all are more beloved than we are.
Do y'all know the way that y'all treat it? Like, you still don't show Donovan McNabb.
No, I don't like McNabb, man. I don't. You always said I hate McNabb, bro.
Yeah, like McNabb was a good quarterback.
I don't like Chunky Soup because of him.
He got y'all all the way to the Super Bowl,
and he didn't get it done. He threw up in the Super Bowl. He did not get it done.
It's tough to win a Super Bowl.
It is tough to win a Super Bowl, but that's what you're there for. But he had the best defense in the league, and he couldn't get us over.
I'm saying, had Nick won the Super Bowl again this year, bro, you would have been over Carson Wentz.
I'm over Carson Wentz now. What are you talking about?
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? Y'all don't show no love to y'all team. Like, bro, we're out here supporting Teddy Bridgewater. You know why? Because he put on that black and gold, baby. He got the Florida Lee on his chest. That's our guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about nothing. Teddy Two Gloves, you the man. You know what I mean? I don't care if you third string quarterback. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we support them Saints. You know what I'm saying? Our Saints didn't make it to the Super Bowl. We celebrated them like they made it to the Super Bowl.
I will say this, though. We both got to see our teams win a Super Bowl in our lifetime. That's all you can hope for. And
I mean, we got cheated out of one, but it's all good. Right, it's all good. Right. It is what we still gonna party.
Yeah. I couldn't believe those pictures, man. They were out there.
Yeah, believe that.
Yeah,
man.
They were out there. They partied
because we support our team, man. We support our guys, man. Black and gold soul, man.
All right, man. So yeah, that was it for that, man. Super Bowl sucked. So going to next year, whatever.
Is Brady the GOAT now though with 6?
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, as far as football goes, he's got to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's no denying
that's an accomplishment right there.
You know, the thing I realized is that people don't want to see other people do well. And the reason why I say that is because everyone's sick of the Patriots, but no one can tell me why they're sick of them. Everyone just
cheat.
You're just tired of seeing them win, Kev. Not saying you're a person.
I don't care, but
okay, I'm just saying not that you have a viable reason because we both have had teams against the Patriots. But for those people out there who are like, I just don't want to see the Patriots win. They really don't have a reason. They just don't want to see a team that wins all the time win. Yeah. Have everybody else get a chance. But you know what? I'm from the theory that I want to see great players be great. Yeah, no doubt. Like I'm not really a big Drew Brees fan. I want to see him win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? So I didn't want to see Jared Goff win a Super Bowl. I didn't. I believe he needs to go through more. I feel like, you know what I mean? Even last year with Wentz not winning it, I was okay with it. As long as Foles been in the league long enough, he should be out there leading the team to win. Yeah, and the team's night and day with Foles in and Wentz into it.
Wentz the one that got y'all to the Super Bowl basketball.
Yeah,
delivered.
but they are put it out there that Wentz is a complete butthole.
Really?
And he actually admitted that he said I could be a better teammate.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought he was like a super Christian, man.
Well, he is, but I'm saying, like, I'm hearing a lot. I saw a lot of reports of people just saying that he was a butthole. And when he came out and said that I probably can be a better teammate, okay, now I got to roll with
See,
it.
I thought that was more like I could be a better Christian, be a better teammate. You know what I mean?
He said a better teammate. Damn, all that Christian stuff.
Wow.
He's just being a butthole.
Wow.
And he could be a better person. You know what I mean? He's still gonna get the pearly gates of heaven. You know, but not on the football field. All right, man. So NBA, let's get into these news, man. Harrison Barnes, man, he found out he was traded to Sacramento mid-game. LeBron posted disgust, and Anthony Davis liked the post.
Yeah. They whack for that.
Yeah, they are whack for that. It's not the first time this happened. I get all these people up in arms about it. This is not the first time a player has found out during a game they've been traded. You just can't play after halftime.
I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to finally put this to bed because I always hear the players being like, oh, well, y'all don't care when the teams trade the players, but y'all always care when the players request a trade from the team.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to tell you the biggest difference and why that's okay for teams to trade players, but players switching up on teams is not necessarily the best thing.
Okay.
All right, so players are going out there, they play for these teams or whatever. The city comes out, they support you, they buy your jersey, they root for you when you guys are doing well. You know what I'm saying? Like the city that you're in, that you're there to entertain, wants to see you doing well. They want to see this team put the best product on the floor. Okay. So if that means trading you to make that team better, of course that's what that team is going to do because they have, you know what I'm saying, they have a duty to, the fan base. The fan base is the ones who bring in the money. They're the ones who spend the money, right?
Okay.
The players on the floor are the ones getting paid. Shut your mouth, get paid, play the game, man. If this team is willing to give you a big old bag of money to put your feet on the floor and perform and get you know what I'm saying, get this team to winning, then get out there, get to winning, quit complaining. Yeah. You're getting a big old bag of money. You're the only person there. You're the only person in that stadium getting paid to actually be there. Mm-hmm. All the fans in the seats, they're the ones paying for you to be there.
Right.
So play. Right. So play. And play in that city.
Or the fans at home watching the game.
Right.
Gives you the big
buying the merchandise, buying your jersey,
Yes.
buying the video games, all that stuff. Like, you're getting paid to be there.
Yes.
So it's like, yes, I have no problem with the franchise trading you. You know why? Because if they trade you, they still got to pay you the money. Okay? Yeah. But if you request a trade and you're leaving, so now they've paid you all of this money and you just want to book on them.
Right.
Like, and that's the problem with players requesting trades. Now, in reality, I really don't care about players requesting trades or whatever like that. Matter of fact, it's made the storylines at NBA absolutely fantastic.
NBA got the best product out there.
But that's where LeBron kind of loses his legs to stand on when he's talking about, it's a big problem when players request trades. Yes, because if you're a great player and you're making my team great, and then you decide that you just want to bolt and my team is going to suck, of course I don't want you to leave, especially when this team is like, we'll pay you whatever amount of money that you want. In LeBron's case, especially in Cleveland, we'll pay whoever you want around you whatever amount of money that they want.
He literally manufactured that whole team.
Exactly. Yeah. And then uprooted on them and left that team in shambles.
Right. Didn't want to take any of the ownership behind all that, which is weird. Because he kind of complained about some things too. Just like with KD this week, complaining to the reporters because he didn't want to. The whole thing, the story behind it was just dumb to me. Okay, so Porzingis gets traded out the blue. Yeah. All right, 30-minute meeting they had with Porzingis. 30 minutes later, he gets traded.
Right.
They cleared up a bunch of cap space. All of these stories start coming out about maybe they'll sign KD, maybe he can go there, whatever. And then it came out too, no, he is going there. And then mysteriously, KD starts doing interviews that entire week. Yeah. Right. So then KD goes on his rant to the reporters, the one reporter basically, about why he wasn't doing her interviews for the entire week. And then when they kind of asked him about that, like, well, Porzingis got traded, he brung it up. He was like, well, I don't know anything about Porzingis getting traded. Aha, Kevin, we got you there, buddy, because no one brung that up but you. They talked about, Porzingis getting traded. I don't know what's going on. I just want to play basketball. It just sounds like just diva mentality from all these guys. Yeah. It really does. And from us at home, the fans were watching this, we got to stand for it because, one, it is a good storyline, and B, they put out the best product. And the NFL sucks right now. So this is the best thing that we got going. Baseball is an abysmal thing until the playoffs. So the NBA is literally like the soap operas, man. Yeah. So, like, bro, why are you complaining? Why are you like you said, they're making a buttload of money. These guys are getting paid out the wazoo. I don't care if they want you to play in Louisiana while the flood is coming through. Just play, man. Just play basketball, man. It's just silly to me.
But like that's like you know what I'm saying? Revolt picking up this show and trading us to Spotify.
We don't care.
As they want to pay.
Listen,
I'm cool with that.
That watermark will change down here in the bottom. I don't know what it's out here.
Not a problem.
That watermark will change and we will keep it rocking, man. Right. I don't care. whatever. But it's like they try to put this whole thing like the loyalty and I care about the fans. You don't,
and that's fine or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's like, yo, collect that big old bag of money, and you know what I'm saying. Just do your best. Give your best every night out there on the floor. You know what? Championships mean doo-doo squat.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of, you know what I mean, the fans getting to celebrate. No, I mean, in totality, championships mean nothing. Like,
but that's
it's all entertainment.
But that's kind of LeBron's fault then. We have to put that on LeBron, because the reason why championships aren't anything is because there aren't any vested teams anymore.
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls drafted Michael Jordan. He played there. They built that team around him and Scottie, and they won it from people they drafted.
Before LeBron did what he did, it's like, yo, all those teams had to be built. And it was like, yo, guys didn't ring chase until later on in their career.
Yeah.
They talk about, KG to Boston was the first super team. Yeah, that's fine. But KG had already put in like 15 years with the Timberwolves and couldn't get anywhere. And then in the twilight of his career, decided, okay, let me go out somewhere and you know what I'm saying, try to make it happen. And I'm fine with that. If LeBron decided after this season or after last season, you know what, I want to team up with D Wade and the Heat. Let's see if we can get over the hump. Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it
34-35.
If it was just LeBron went to Miami, I wouldn't have had a big issue with it. It's when Chris Bosh
joined in.
That's when it was just like, yo,
teaming up.
Yeah, man. This was, and they had the NWO press conference, how many championships are going to win together, because they knew they had something special. Even though LeBron was in his prime, he was the best player on the planet at that time. I just feel like he didn't need to do that.
Right.
That is what ushered in the KD move.
It would have meant more if he won one, you know what I'm saying, just on the strength of him.
Yeah, and I think just going back to the KD thing a little bit, that's the reason why it's going to sting more for him, because no matter how many championships you win there, he is not the beloved player in Golden State.
Right.
It's always going to be Steph, man.
Yeah.
It always is. Not saying
Steph got drafted.
Yes, but not taking anything away from KD. He is nasty, probably arguably the best player on the planet right now.
Right.
But because he went to a team that beat you, that had you down 3-1, that you blew the 3-1 lead, and you went to that, they were already manufactured.
Right.
They already won championships, and you went and pushed them over the top. Whatever. But all this stuff is just silly to me that these guys are complaining. You know what you're doing. You know you brung it on yourself, and KD got bad accounts and everything. Like, bro, these guys are too sensitive, man.
You know, KD, the biggest mistake that he ever made was making the burner account.
Yes.
He should have just said that from his regular account. That's how you feel?
Yeah, for
just
sure.
Let it be known, man.
For sure. At least we know where you stand.
Yeah.
No, the fact that you're doing it from a burner account lets me know that you know it's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he just didn't want to ruin his brand or whatever. But it's like, yo, man, if that's how you feel, forget the brand, man.
Right.
Keep it. Listen, your brand. You don't know how that's gonna go. Your brand might build. Who knows? Probably not. But,
right.
You know.
So Anthony Davis doesn't get moved. He comes back last night. The Pelicans played him 25 minutes just so they wouldn't get fined.
Yeah.
But that was the thing was when you're watching. I watched a little bit of the game. It's like you know what's going on. Anthony Davis gave minimal effort too. I mean, Drew Holiday was shooting crazy. At one point, who gave Julius Randle the green light? He's shooting threes.
Yeah. They just doing whatever out there.
Bro, they literally Gentry must have came out and be like, you know what? We're just going out here.
You know what though? If AD was smart, what he would really be doing is going out there really hooping hard, because the thing is, the Pelicans actually want you to tank. They want this team to lose as much as possible because they're trying to blow it up at this point.
Yes.
AD, they don't even want to play you really.
Yeah.
You know
You're auditioning right now. I mean,
no, he's not auditioning, because the thing is, they don't even want him on the floor because they don't want him to get injured, and then his trade value diminishes. You know what I'm saying? They just have, like, the bare minimum that they have to play him is 25 minutes or get fined $100,000. So they're like, yo, listen, we're not going to play you a second over 25 minutes. I don't care if you stand on one side of the court. I don't care if you sit down in the corner for 25 minutes.
They should just mix it up, put him in dress shoes, and just have him out there, in some slacks or something.
I'd take a chair off the bench, set it in the corner, and be like, AD, you're in the game. Just sit there. Just sit there. Don't move. Don't pass him the ball. Don't even look at him. When the defensive transitions, you stay there. Just sit in this seat for 25 minutes, and we're gonna move this seat back to the bench. Right.
Oh man, it wasn't even hidden. Like, I'm watching the game, like, they're not even doing a good job hiding this.
Right.
You know, Carl Anthony Towns is not this good. I mean, I'm thinking, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's pissing me off a little bit, man. When I start realizing what you said about he has to pay 25 minutes, I'm like, okay, I know what's going on here now.
Yeah.
But nah, man, come on, man. Quit acting divish, man. That's
he's kind of in a lose-lose situation, and I said this from the jump. Like, yo, requesting a trade in the middle of the season was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, everybody talks about, well, what about Kyrie and Kawhi? Well, first of all, Kawhi never publicly requested the trade. Those were just, you know what I'm saying, the rumors that were swirling about.
Right.
And he kept on talking with the organization on through the season.
Yeah.
Like, there was never a chance that he was going to get dealt during the actual season itself. Pop was even having meetings with him all the way into June, trying to convince Kawhi to stay. Once they couldn't convince him to stay, they moved him in the summer. Yeah. Kyrie requested his trade in the summer after the championship, after they played out their whole season.
Right.
AD requesting it right in the middle of their season is like, yo, what do you like? Are you forgetting that there are 13 other guys that have to come out here with you, lace them up with you?
Right.
You're quitting on them. You're giving up on them. Yeah. Like, you could have played out this season and requested a trade in the summertime, but you didn't do that because LeBron and Rich Paul. Maybe we know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fooling nobody, right? LeBron wanted his help right now,
man. We knew what that was all about,
right?
Man.
He wanted the help right now,
right?
So now, y'all thought y'all could force it.
So now, no trade happened for the Lakers. They don't move the needle before the trade deadline. Yeah. How far can this team go?
Oh man, you know, if LeBron can get this team to a 4 or 5 seed, I think that he should win MVP.
Yeah, but we know it probably won't go to him. Only because of what the Beard is doing, and Paul George. I can't leave out Paul George and Giannis.
I would make that's a big argument though that would make him the most valuable because without him they fell out of playoff contention.
But that kind of what goes with the LeBron. What are we tired of seeing LeBron? I forget what it's called.
He want the fatigue, voter fatigue.
Yeah, because remember Jordan got that same thing. Yeah. We know we can plug it in. We take LeBron, put him on almost any team in the league right now, he could move the needle with that team. Yeah. So the fact of getting the Lakers to the number 4 seed in the West, that definitely is all the LeBron
from the 10 seed though.
From the 10 seed, you're right. Yeah. And it's still not too late. What do you got, like 27, 30 games left?
Something like that.
Something like that. So
All-Stars next week. So
so All-Stars next week. So if he can get him to the 4th seed, I definitely can agree. But it's going to take a lot of work.
It's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah. But I think the West is kind of paper championship. And I still don't believe that no one can beat Golden State in 7 anyway. So really, what is it all for? Yeah. But yeah, so besides all that, rumors is that Magic Johnson will hold a team meeting to get the team focused post-trade deadline.
Yeah, man. I thought that was major.
Man, Magic is out here trying to save face, bro.
Got to.
Yeah, when it all comes down to it, Magic didn't do his job. He didn't bring one. I don't even think he had anything to do with LeBron coming to the Lakers. That was just LeBron when to go to LA.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with Magic. What has Magic done?
I mean, it's hard to say, but you know, I'm not going to put that on Magic because Magic is the president of basketball operations. Rob Pelinka is the GM, so technically it's Pelinka's job.
But we knew Magic while he was there, Kev.
No doubt.
He was there to bring the stars in. He was supposed to be the closer.
Yeah, okay, but technically, you know what I'm saying, managing that team is Pelinka's job. So let us not forget that.
Yeah, I agree.
Outside of that, though, like, okay, this team meeting that they're having to hold, I do believe that this is where the curse of LeGM comes into play. Now, hear me out.
We're trying to smooth it back over.
Go ahead. The thing is, like, this is why you can't let a player be the GM on the floor. Like, the player needs to be completely in tune with the other 13, 14 guys that he's going to war with every night. Right. Like, he got, you know what I'm saying? They've got to know that you got their back, and they need to have your back too for this whole thing to work.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why Golden State works so well because all the players buy in. They all, you know what I'm saying, trust each other. The ball moves around. It's very fluid.
Yeah.
When you've got a player out there that wields so much power and, you know what I'm saying, they're hanging it over your head that you could be traded because this guy wants you going. Like, could you imagine doing this show knowing that I'm out here like actively recruiting somebody else to replace you?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, you can't do that as a player.
It's the same thing that happened with Robert Griffin III. RG3 became cornball because he was getting special treatment from the owner. And he was the one, like, the owner would let him use the facilities, let him use certain things. And, like, we get the quarterback gets some perks. But
I'm saying, but that doesn't necessarily, that's not Robert Griffin III's fault.
Right.
Like, and if the owner wants to do something for you, cool. Like, that's something that the players can't control.
Yeah, that's a bad analogy.
But my biggest comparison to this is what happened with Kyrie. Mm-hmm. It's like the reports all were that, you know what I'm saying, after the finals, LeBron was considering trading Kyrie to get CP3 on the Cavs or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then when that didn't work out, Kyrie knew that, or, you know what I'm saying, allegedly heard that was the case, requested a trade, bolted on you. That was the beginning of the end for the Cavs.
Right.
But as a player, you can't do that. Now, if the organization itself had said, you know what I'm saying, you know what, we're thinking about trading Kyrie for whoever, whatever the case may be, and then LeBron comes to his defense, Kyrie gonna run through a wall for LeBron when they're out on the court together.
And that's why I think that was LeBron's biggest fault is the fact that he didn't do that.
That GM stuff don't work.
Yeah, but
it doesn't work.
He should have at least used it to that point and known regardless of what their trades they were going to make, if he would have said it like, yo, I don't want Kyrie to be traded.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just had some sort of unity with a player like him. That's what pissed me off about watching the game the other night with the Lakers and the Celtics. It was a good game. Ron Hood, the game winner. Yeah. But I'm watching it pissed off because Kyrie and LeBron should still be on the same team.
Yeah.
You know, it just made me.
Kyrie a dog, too.
He's a dog, man. Yeah. He's a beast. Yeah. And I think he's going to walk from Boston.
He might not resign. I don't know what's going on in Boston right now.
Yeah,
but,
me neither.
They got a good team, but listen, that GM stuff, it does not work.
No,
man.
it doesn't.
It doesn't work across the board because it's like, yo, LeBron is low key the reason why the Pelicans didn't deal, weren't able to deal for Anthony Davis or whatever. Like they had all the obstacles in front of them because it's like they could see the play. It's like, yo, all right, you fire your agent, who's a great agent, who's a very powerful agent, go with LeBron's agent. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the season when the Lakers are kind of 50-50, you're requesting a trade and you're saying that the only team that you re-sign with it is the Lakers?
Right.
No, I'm not giving LeBron what he wants.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if the owners didn't disapprove that like they did with CP3 going to the Lakers too. Because it was too much, man. It was like, yo, this is like not even
too obvious.
Too obvious, bro. Yeah. Too obvious. So much so then, it's an all-star. LeBron uses his all-star draft to recruit players to the Lakers, man. Do you think that's what's going on with him?
Man, when you look at that lineup that LeBron's got, how could it not be, man?
The way I looked at it was just that Giannis can't draft. That's what I took.
I thought that too. I was like, man, Giannis sucks at drafting. But I think that Giannis tried to, like, you know what I'm saying, he was like trying to like soothe egos and, you know what I'm saying, trying to be buddy-buddy. But if you look at the team that LeBron drafted, he tried to take all the people that were going to be free agents coming up this summer. He got Kevin Durant. Yeah. He's got Clay. Yeah. He's got AD. Yeah. He's got Kawhi. Yeah. He's got Kyrie. Yeah. Like, he was going after everybody.
Yeah. I don't think it's more of a free agency thing. I think it's just like I said, Giannis can't draft.
I mean, come on, that's an awful coincidence.
But out of all of those guys, who's gonna go? I still think the other team could beat LeBron and them.
No, because they got the beard. LeBron team is too good.
Man, they got the beard. And they got Russ.
I'm saying LeBron's got the beard.
LeBron's got the beard?
LeBron's got the beard, man. So LeBron's starting five is LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Kyrie, and then he's got the beard. And Giannis has got Steph, and he's got Joel Embiid, and
that's what it was. It was Steph, Joel Embiid. It was somebody else on that team.
And he's got Paul George over there.
Yeah, they're going. I mean, shoot. If anything, I think it's going to make it's going to be a hard played game. I do think the guys out there are going to play hard. Giannis doesn't care. He just wants to play basketball, and he's a cheat code.
They got a long team, or they got a tall team out there.
Yeah. So out of all the people that LeBron drafted, he could recruit. Do you think he's going to get any of them?
I think he might be able to convince one of them. I mean, like that's All-Star game is where LeBron kind of decided that he wanted to play with Kyrie the first time or whatever. So he decided to leave the Heat, go join the Cavs, go play with Kyrie because Kyrie plays so well. So I can see him really being out there. Like, I'll just put it to you like this: I expect to see LeBron throwing a lot of dimes. He can be throwing a lot of dimes, just showing them guys like what it could be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think any of them going to LA. I don't think nobody wants to play under the LeBron umbrella, man. Yeah. I just really don't. And it sucks to say it, and it even sucks for it to be true. I just don't think anyone's going to LA.
I think Kawhi might be out. I think Toronto has proven to be good to Kawhi.
Man, yeah.
KD, I could see going to go play with the Lakers or whatever, even though he was kind of talking spicy about LeBron and the hysteria that surrounds LeBron earlier this season.
KD got a little chip on his shoulder,
and he wants to be better than LeBron. So teaming up with LeBron, I don't know if that really works.
Absolutely, yeah.
I would say probably the best chance he has of getting any of those guys is going to be Kyrie or Clay.
Or Clay. Isn't Clay originally from LA?
Yeah, well, Clay's dad played for the Lakers and won with the Lakers. So, you know what I'm saying? There is a connection there.
Well, he might not want to go for that reason alone. You might not want to follow his pops.
Yeah.
Or maybe he wants to. I don't know. It's weird with that, with parents.
It's always tough to tell.
It is tough.
And I mean, I wouldn't think that he would have a problem with it just because it's like, well, he's already a champion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Michael Thomas, he wasn't all that. He was good. He was a good player. But, he was like, MVP caliber, legendary and all that.
I just know he just wore high socks. I don't even remember much about it. But no, I hope none of them go to the Knicks. I want the Knicks to stay down.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. But I don't know, it's just Nader hate.
Hey, man, Knicks got a lot of money available. Somebody got to get it. Yeah. And somebody going to go get it.
Yeah, but speaking of hate, man, so our boy, friend of the podcast, LeVar, he pulled up on Skippy Shannon, says he wants Lonzo in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Luke Walton needs to be fired.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I got from that whole thing. It was comedy. At one point, okay, half of it, I was with him. I was like, man, this, LeVar, I love the energy. I love that he's coming in there talking just like regular, just anybody's uncle or barbershop talk that we built our podcast on. I was cool with it. And then came the second half. When he said he wants all three of his boys in the NBA playing for one team, that's when I was I was like, I got to sign off, man.
I feel him.
I mean, you feel
Speaking into the universe. Speaking into the universe. Do it.
Yeah, I get it. But all three of them on the same team, that's not going to happen.
LeVar said it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
They going to Phoenix?
Yeah.
I think the best thing I got from that was him debating and arguing with Shannon. Like, just kind of like, I've never seen nobody really just give Shannon it back, giving that back pause.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. It was good. But the thing I got from it, too, though, bigger than anything, is that Luke Walton's going to get fired. I don't know when. He's going to get fired.
I thought after that 40-point blowout, man, I thought for sure he's getting fired on the flight back.
Well, yeah, me too. Because LeBron was out there. Because I thought that too. Like, man, once LeBron comes back, if they have a bad loss, he's gone.
And Brian Shaw ain't slick out here slipping LeVar the check.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was the best interview he could have had. If I'm Brian Shaw and they ask him like after Luke is fired, who should be the coach? I'm just playing that.
Yeah, like,
I'm just getting played. I mean, like,
LeVar got faith in me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I think I know what it is, man. I think that Brian Shaw was like, yo, listen. Hey man, you talk good about me, and I'll talk good about Jello. You know what I mean? Right. I believe in Jello, but they ain't letting me make the moves. Yeah. Right. Now if I was the coach, maybe Jello being, hey man,
I'll bring him in for a workout.
I like them BBB shoes, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
The water was refreshing.
All of that. So. Yeah, man, I definitely think they're getting in. But it was good to see LeVar back, man. LeVar had been quiet for too long, man.
Yes, he has.
We needed that energy back.
I knew it was going to be spicy. I didn't think it was going to be that spicy.
Yeah, like, I knew it was going to be that spicy.
You messaged me like, yo, Luke Walton is getting all the smoke.
yeah, man. I recorded that. I had to see it because I was like, yeah, listen, LeVar is going to come out here and give him all the smoke, man. Said Magic is a puppet.
Yeah.
Like, man, he was talking spicy about everybody.
He was.
He want Lonzo up out of there, Phoenix. And what was the funniest was Lonzo after the trade deadline pass, man, go post up that Diddy, we ain't going nowhere. I was like, yeah, Lonzo, he got a little LeVar in him.
He do. He absolutely does. But that was hilarious, man. But
if LeBron was in the room, I'm telling you, tears. I'd have been crying real tears. If he would have been like dancing in front of LeBron, like, yeah, I'd have been dying.
That would have been great. They need some team camaraderie right now because the way the storyline's painted is LeBron wanted them all gone, and now they have to deal with them again.
Now they got to play buddy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Even though, I mean, they came out there, man, they played well against the Celtics, and maybe it was just having the pressures of trade deadline off of their shoulders and all that. But I ain't going to lie. If I was one of them young guys, man, I don't know, man. I'd be looking at LeBron a little sideways, bro.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, like,
you have to.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, you have to. I would just send a kite to LeVar and have him say what I wanted him to say. You know what I mean?
Never lost.
Man,
when he told him, is Lonzo better than LeBron? Yes.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, I rock with that. Cause you would. You could tell like he was going down with the shit, man.
No, you know what he was doing?
He was dying with the lie.
Yeah, Kevinisms. That's what he was doing.
He was dying with the lie.
That's what he was doing. Whenever you get Kevin a quarter, it could be we're like, yo, Microsoft is better. It's not.
You know, like, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no facts or no supporting cast or whatever.
But who cares? And then that's when you're like, okay, he's trolling at this point.
Hey, man, listen, you got to do what you got to do, man.
And that was hilarious, man. Tell you what's not hilarious, though. Your boy, 21 Savage, man, got detained by ICE. Could be deported to the United Kingdom.
That was a surprising turn of events.
Bro, I did not expect that story to go there. When they say he got arrested, I'm like, okay, all rappers get arrested.
Right.
Then when they said that he was detained by ICE, I'm like, okay, what's ICE? I don't know what that is. Then they said that he was from the United Kingdom. I said, aha.
Right.
Now we got a story here.
It was getting real
I'm
weird.
like, Trump is in office? Oh, he's out of here. They're going to throw him in the ocean with a basketball and pray. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. It's weird though, man. Like the whole story is, he was born in the, he never denied. Oh, the part that got me though was when they said who his dad was. He's a famous doctor, and then they had on a Breakfast Club, they were kind of ho hum about it. Angela Yee said it by accident, and then Charlemagne even said like, "Oh, that's known now. We're allowed to talk about that." So like that's been a secret in the industry of who his dad was.
Oh, really?
So now I'm wondering like, well, why did they? Is 21 a plant?
Hey,
was 21 put here as a plant, Kev?
I still believe 21's story. I mean, just because you know his dad is done that. I mean, he's never denied knowing who he was or whatever.
Right.
He just always said that his dad wasn't really around or whatever. So
maybe that's why. Okay.
As far as him being from the UK, that was surprising. Yeah. I was like, word, man. Like he rep East Atlanta Zone 6 like nobody else.
Right.
So for him to be from London or whatever, it's like, what?
What was the best surprising. Meme you saw? Because all the memes start flying. What was the best meme you saw from it?
Okay. When somebody said all my shooters dressed in all red, and then they had like, the Civil War pictures. That was pretty funny.
The one for me was when they said 21 Savage's lunch, and they had
tea and
crumpets and an ivory colored gun. Like, yo, that was,
I saw that. I
lost it during that, man. That was funny.
So that part of, you know what. And this is another thing for all the people who are like, man, the memes ain't funny, but like, listen, nobody's laughing at the fact that 21 Savage got detained by ICE. Like, I think everybody wants to see him with his freedom or whatever.
Absolutely.
I think that the part that everybody found funny was like, it was just so ironic that he happened to be from the UK, being that, you know what I'm saying, it's like it feels like Atlanta is so just, you know what I'm saying, engulfed or entrenched in 21 Savage. Yeah. So I think that was the comedy part, and
absolutely,
a lot of people need to, a lot of these rappers especially, like nobody thinks him getting locked up is funny,
right?
And free 21 by all means, like, yo, that man should be able to get out here, provide a way. He wasn't hurting nobody. He was making a way for his family, and he was doing positive things in his community.
Right.
Let him continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all, the immigration and all that stuff, y'all ain't serving us no purpose, taking away people that are actually giving back and providing something in the community.
Absolutely.
But him being from London, that was a big surprise.
That was very surprising.
That was a big surprise.
No one saw that coming.
Nah.
And I think that's what everyone was doing as far as the memes. It wasn't that we wanted him locked up or anything like that. So much so that Chris Brown puts a meme up. Offset comes to the defense and it gets spicy in the comments. Yo, that thing spiraled out of control too. Chris Brown put his
whole address out there.
His whole address. Every thought in LA was out there trying to get to that address.
Wow.
Okay, they were trying to put a baggie and get over there. So much so that there was a video of a girl who says that snuck into his house. And took a video and posted it or whatever. That's how you get the crazies, man. Chris Brown needs to chill out doing that.
That's how you catch a charge.
That's how you get killed. That's how you get shot.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know, you don't know what kind of animals Chris Brown got on that. Because imagine if someone broke into Mike Tyson's crib. He had tigers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this Offset and Chris Brown stuff. Now, we put our wager in. My money's on Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Your money's on Offset.
Do
you think this fight's ever going to happen?
After CB ducked Soulja Boy, no. I don't
think. Put his whole address out there, though.
Yeah,
said, pull up.
But you know, Offset actually kind of played that right. Like, I'm not coming to your house.
No, you don't go to nobody's house.
Yeah, I'm not coming to your house.
No, you get shot dead.
But Offset said, listen, next time we run into each other in the street, just know, like,
I'm gonna slap you in the face.
Yeah, it's going to be on and popping.
Slap your face.
But will that actually happen?
Nah.
Maybe. Nah. I mean, listen, it almost happened at Complex.
Their securities will fight each other.
It almost happened at well, listen, when the footage came out of the Complex stuff, like, Chris Brown was standing behind his security.
Yeah, but he looked.
From what I could tell, Offset was standing, you know what I'm saying, toe to toe with Chris Brown's security or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
So I didn't see that. What I saw was Chris Brown standing behind somebody, just kind of looking casual.
He was like sitting on the car behind his security or whatever, and it looked like Offset was standing in the middle, like, hey, come from behind your security or whatever. And CB just kind of sitting there with his arms folded, like, yeah, okay, do something or whatever. But it's like hiding behind your security, smart move. But you can't flex up on nobody if you're hiding behind the security.
True. That is true.
No.
When is the BET Music Awards? Because that's when everything pops off normally. Is that in the summer? Hopefully this energy stays. I say hopefully. Well, this energy, if it stays the same, they'll get to run into each other at the BET Music Awards somehow.
Most we getting in some more Instagram.
Some more chat. Like, the internet is weird, man. Yeah.
But yeah, listen. Until Chris Brown proves otherwise, I got my money on Offset. Even though I hope that Young Brothers they smooth it all out or whatever.
They'll have an album next week.
That ain't about nothing.
Yeah, they'll have an album together next week.
Yeah, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
But I was more surprised that Chris Brown put his whole address out there. I was like, yo, listen, people don't even type their phone numbers on Facebook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You put your whole address.
Bro, to the point, people were putting that in the Google Maps so you could see the actual crib.
And then he posted it himself. He posted his whole address up there, like, yo, you could have blurred that out.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like, bro, like, I don't know, this whole bravado thing of proving you're tough. Like, does sending a message or a screenshot of you telling another man to come to your house to fight, does that prove that you have more bravado?
Well, then he had to do that in response because Offset was like, yo, why don't you tell the people how you had your people calling? You know what I'm saying? My manager trying to squash it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And all of that, and so Chris Brown couldn't go out looking like a punk, so it was like, okay, well, come to my house then, and see, I even gave him the address, y'all.
I think it's mental illness.
It's WWE, man.
It is. I think it is kind of WWE, but come on, man. In fact, behind the scenes, these cats is making a ton of money.
I think where it's more problems, more trouble, whatever, problematic is that the kids see all this stuff and they think that that's how you're supposed to handle it. Because, like, I mean, how often do we see people on the internet or like in the comments on Instagram and they fighting with one another and you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do nothing, and then it actually do escalate into something. It's like, man, it ain't worth nothing. No Instagram comments. Come on,
right. And I don't think much is gonna happen from it, but who knows, man. I don't know. But anyways, Ja Rule, he's on the hook for $3 million for the Fire Festival fiasco. So he got to pay back $3 million. Ja got the $3 million.
Hey man,
that's the first thing that came to my mind. I say like, damn.
I'm sure Ja probably.
He probably got it nested away. I'm sure. He don't want to pay it.
No, heck no. He don't want to pay that.
He don't want to pay no $3 million.
Nah, not at all, man. And where's Billy, man? I know Billy in jail, but then he gets some money from Netflix, man. Billy ought to have to cough that little bit of change up.
No, what that points to me though is that they're not going to get Ja Rule any criminal. They're just going to get him financially.
Okay.
So that's what kind of points to me. Billy's paying his $3 million back by being in jail for 6 years. That's how he's paying his back. He's not getting out early at all. He's going to see every day of that sentence.
Wire fraud. Yeah. I mean, I imagine he probably doing Fed time, so he do 80%.
Yeah, he'll do 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Jay-Z told us that.
Yeah.
And Scarface. Other rappers did too.
Yeah.
Key to the thing is don't ever get benefits because you're gonna do it most of that time.
Yeah.
But Ja Rule paying that $3 million back, man. Just I don't know. The whole thing is like we see the documentaries and Ja. All you gotta do is man, just stick to your loyals and just stay away for a while. He's doing shows, letting fans cuss him out and all that. I felt that was stupid. That was really weird.
Yeah,
too.
I thought that was terrible. Because first of all, those are your fans. It's like, and you know what? The thing is, I don't feel no way about that. Now, why don't you go back to the islands and let those people cuss you out?
Right, or at least make it right with the lady from the documentary.
Right. Why don't you let them shoot you 5, man? Because the fans here. The fans here, we don't really care nothing about that.
We moved on.
I mean, yeah, I was entertained.
Yeah, for Ja Rule, he got to think that it's kind of a good thing because it's making him a little bit more relevant.
Yeah, got his name out there. But yeah, why don't you go back to the Bahamas and let those people cuss you out and chase you with a machete? And if you make it out, then all is forgiven.
Well, they got chased with a machete though, bro.
Hey man, that's how they get down.
They will chase you with a machete.
Yeah,
though.
that's how they get down
For real. And Ja's a little guy.
Hey, maybe you can run fast, man.
I don't care how big you are.
Hope your feet work good in that sand, brother.
Right, because a machete, like if somebody had a bat, they get one swing, you kind of can go to work on them. But a machete,
ain't no grabbing that.
You can get limber with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And ain't no grabbing that.
No,
like
ain't
a
no
bat,
grabbing that.
if you miss, you might can grab that thing.
Right.
A machete, don't try to grab that. It's gonna go bad.
It's a digit going. Like once you use a couple of digits, that's it.
It's gonna be a wrap for all that.
And then it's like you got 30 minutes to get to the hospital to get a cut back.
Right.
Back on.
Wow.
Like, now you nubby. For what? Get this pay the man their money, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. All right, man. Last story we had. Pusha T signs a multi-year deal with Adidas after dismantling Adidon.
Yeah,
was this Pusha's whole reason in doing this?
Was getting Drake up out of there?
Yeah.
I think it was more petty that Adidas went ahead and gave him Drake's check. Ever since they've been hearing that checks over stripes or whatever, they was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Well, since that's how you feel, man, we're gonna go ahead and get a guy who ruined this deal for you.
Right.
We're gonna go ahead and give him all that money.
Right.
Instead.
Like, we gotta give the money to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny, man. It was weird though because I don't even remember. I remember some Pusha T sneakers, but it wasn't really a big thing.
So I feel like Drake has to go back to Nike or go back to Jordan Brand at this point, right?
Yeah. I thought he never left.
No, he did leave.
Oh, did he? So he's a free agent now?
Yeah, like I guess right now he's in limbo, but he only been wearing Nikes and Jordans and all that stuff. Maybe he's already back because I know like he's been wearing like special edition Nikes for his tour and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe he did sign back or whatever, but we haven't gotten any new collabs. But they had a ton of collabs that they were planning for him before he left. Because remember those 4s were supposed to come out with the Cactus Jacks.
Yes.
Yeah, all that stuff went down. So I don't know. I feel like he's got to go back with Nike since they are the sworn enemy of Adidas, and he's got to try to end Adidas, even though he tried to leave Jordan Brand and go to Adidas, and then Pusha T he went and ruined all of that for him.
Yeah. I guess he has to, but yeah, Pusha getting the bag, man. Shout out to him.
Push got some nice Adidas too.
He do. He has some. Well, Adidas clothes I've seen. I've seen the shoes, but they weren't really pumped up as much as I thought. Like, I can't think of them on top of my head.
They were hyped because remember they came in like I think they came in like a plastic bag or like a Ziploc or whatever. Like it was pretty fire. It was a nice little concept they put together.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were like snake skin. Like they had all the nice materials on them. They were nice.
They were nice.
It was a nice pair of shoes, man. You have to check them out. Put them up here or something.
I'll just look them up, find them, put them up there.
Yeah.
You got anything else, bro?
No, I think that about does it, man. We covered it all, man. Games, music, and the life.
And the life, man.
Yeah, man. Getting it in.
All right. Well, yo, I'm Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 153. Stay hydrated.
Always.
Drink more water, people.
Peace.